Hey everyone, Jessica Cabesi here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I edit this wedding photo in Lightroom. And it's not too hard. I'm doing all of this editing in Lightroom again, and I usually edit in Photoshop, but for weddings specifically, I like to batch process in Lightroom. It's a lot faster, it's more efficient, and I would recommend it if you're doing like 200 plus photos. Using Lightroom is just going to it's a smoother workflow, I think. So I'm gonna first start out by adding just a little bit of contrast, a little bit of exposure, not too much. Especially with wedding dresses, you don't want to hide the exposure too much because you will lose detail in the dress. Like if I do this, I mean, she's gone. It's like the sun's like right here. So you don't want to add too much exposure, but if you are going to add exposure, what I would do is bring down those highlights and the whites as well. The next thing I'm going to do is just add a little bit of clarity. And I do want to lower the vibrance. I don't like that the green in the back is too green. I mean, the trees look nice, but not in pictures like this. So usually what I would do next is play around with the hue, saturation, and luminance of both the green and the yellow tabs in the color section. So if I'm sliding this around, you can see the leaf colors are changing. And usually what I'll do is just lower that saturation so that the focus is more on like the bride. So again, lowering that saturation, and I'm finding like a nice color for the leaves. And I'm going over to the yellow tab, and I'm seeing what else I could do to this. It's almost like an art. You have to like figure, I mean, it is art. You have to figure out the right shade of green. It's annoying, almost annoying. I think that's not too bad. I mean, it's kind of close to the original. It's not too bad. We'll fix it. We'll add some more in there. Now I'm going to the tone curve, and I'm going to fix that as well. I'm going to bring up this point right here so it's less black. As you can see, as I'm pulling that up, you can see that the blacks are filling with gray now. I just want this photo to be like vintage almost, but not really, because we're in 2016, so we're in the present. So I tried to go through the red and the red, blue, and green curves channels, but I feel like it's walking on thin ice with wedding pictures because you don't want to change the overall. I feel like most clients want a natural looking photo for their wedding pictures. So I try to keep it as natural as possible. And let me see those shadows. I'm going to add in the hue. I'm keeping it at 0. It's just 5% saturation. So I'm just keeping it as is. And I'm enabling profile corrections, so there will be no distortion on the borders. And another thing that you could do if you want to change those green colors is going to the camera calibration. And if you, as you can see, as I'm switching this back and forth, it's changing the color of the leaves. That's another option for all you leaf experts out there. If you guys really want a specific leaf color, then you can hit that up. But I think I'm not going to change too much of this right now. And I was going to do one more thing, but I forgot because, oh, okay, I just remembered. I'm going to go to the adjustment brush tool. If you press K, it'll come up. And I'm choosing a yellowish color. And my settings here, exposure is pretty high, contrast is pretty high. Highlights, not touching those, that's going to stay at 0. Clarity is going to be at 0 as well. Dang it. So everything's 0 except contrast and exposure, and we have that color. So I'm just going to be sweeping through here, kind of creating a nice light color. Like the sun doesn't want to come through, that's okay. That's what the adjustment brush is for. As you can see, it's adding in a nice warm tone to the photo, and I think it just makes it look nicer, right? Gives it a little bit of a pop. Not too much though. I don't want to add too much. I'm going to get crazy and like the whole picture will be all yellow. A yellow blob. My client's going to be like, "What, Jessica, what did you do?" Well, calm down, tone curves. Okay. So I'm just doing some minor tweaks. Oh, and also I'm going to bump up those shadows. Look at me trying to be like using fancy lingo. I'm just going to higher up those shadows because I want a light looking picture, and I think this looks pretty good. And again, if you're one of those people, I'm one of those people that I have to get a specific color for the leaves. If you just play around with the luminance as well, luminance, saturation, and hue, you can find the right color leaves that you like. I think this is pretty good. This is a before and that's after, and that was like what, 5-6 minutes of editing, and you can use this same preset for all your other wedding photos. So hopefully this was helpful, and I hope that you guys like this photo. Let me know what you guys think, and thank you guys as always for watching.